We've got a new cat toy. The way things are done according to Randall. My son and I decided we wanted to get a bush hog for our BobCat skid steer. We looked at Craigslist, eBay, but what we saw we weren't really satisfied with. And some BobCat brands like the Brush Cat had a single hydro motor like the regular bush hog does. Then we found out that BobCat makes a newer style Brush Cat with dual hydro motors and dual cutting heads. So we checked around and went to the BobCat Dealer. And we found what we had been looking for. We checked with their rental fleet and found out that they had a couple that they wanted to sell. So he looked over one, talked to him a little bit, come up with a reasonable price compared to what we'd get on YouTube. Or not YouTube, but eBay. And they threw in 2 brand new blades for it, which tickled him to death. So he bought it, brought it home. It also had the covers on there to protect the hydro motors, the chain guard in the front to protect debris, roller in the back to make nice stripes there if you wanted to. And it's 66-inch wide cut, so it was going to serve the purpose. There you see the hydro motors covered up with that protective plate. Another shot there in the front of it. Really pleased with that. So we couldn't wait to get it home, get her hooked up, then take it out for a spin. First thing I noticed right off the bat was that it was a lot quieter than the bush hog that I have on my Massey Ferguson. Going under the power lines, there was quite a bit of brush there, up to 2 inch in diameter, and that puppy just went right through it, no problem at all. Of course, the nice thing about the cutter being out in the front versus dragging it on the back like a tractor is you can get up a whole lot closer to cutting the stuff. You'll see coming up here when he comes back, he'll get next to that leg of that tower. And there's no way I could get that close with my tractor and the bush hog. This is where he goes into some pretty heavy stuff underneath that tower. A big chunk in there is the 2 inch piece of wood sticking up from a tree that was trying to grow. But all in all, I think it's done an excellent job. And I'd say the price he paid for it, very comparable to the price that you'd pay on eBay. Now, there was a week later, almost a week later, we had quite a bit of rain right after he mowed. And, of course, it needs to be mowed again, but it was extremely high, and it looks a lot better than it did. But, at least if you bought something off eBay, you would have to, get shipped in here and everything like that. But, hey, it's great.